everyone. My name is Chloe, and today I'm here to talk about the books that I read last week. So last week was a weird week. We have been fighting the crud in our house for, ever, because we have 6 people that live in our house, which means one person gets it for a couple days, the next person gets it for a couple days, and it just never ends. Well, last week was my turn, and I lost my voice, which means that reading books with my kids didn't really happen. I'm still not 100%. So excuse the coughing and all that kind of stuff. But so the only book that we read together was the Nancy Drew and the Clue Crew Cat Burglar Caper. So this is about a bunch of missing cats. It's fine. We're really liking reading through this series, but we only finished one in the whole week. So yeah, it was fine. Not very memorable. Then I read 2 things for both middle grade March and the Let's Get Graphic Readathon. So I read the Cool Code and also the Cool Code 2.0, which is the switch glitch. And so this is a graphic novel series about this girl who is homeschooled, and then her parents get involved in like this coding project, and they can't homeschool her, and so they send her to public school, and she is trying to figure out how to fit in. And so she creates this app that tells her how to fit in. And it's her finding like a group of friends through the coding club that like are interested in helping her create this app. And then there's of course like the cool kids and all that kind of stuff. And so figuring out which friend group she belongs in, how it all works, whatever. And then here in the second one, it follows one of the other kids from the coding club, and they are trying, basically this app has kind of gone awry, and there's a kid who wants to be cool, and he has been uncool since like kindergarten. And so his way of getting cool, according to the app, is by like causing ruckus. And so they're trying to stop it and fix the app and stop this kid. So I like the first one way better than the second, but both were really good. Pretty quick, easy graphic novels that were fun to read. Then adult books. So I finally finished this Too Blessed to Be Stressed 3-minute devotions for women. I started this like on New Year's Eve, and it is like a verse, a little doohickey, and then a prayer. And she refers to God as Papa God, just to like personify him as a person, you know. And I didn't mind that. I know other people didn't love that, but I would say there's 190 of these, and it looks like I bookmarked maybe 20. So some really hit, some really didn't. I don't love these kind of short form devotionals. I have like found that about myself, that like I really need something either a little lankier or something that will make me like stew on it more. These kind of 3-minute things just don't have the hit that I want from them, and unless I can have the time to like really dedicate to dive deeper into the scripture or whatever, and that's just not where I'm at. So this was good, not great. Then I read The Party Crasher by Sophie Kinsella. So this is one I just hauled, and this is one that like I have not heard a lot about from Sophie Kinsella. This is about a girl named Effie, and her like she doesn't know her mom. Her mom died when she was little, but she was raised by her stepmom, who was wonderful. And now all the kids are adults, and the dad and stepmom have gotten divorced, and he's with a new gal who is awful, and she is trying to sell their they're having a party. I think she's trying to sell it or something. It's a house cooling party, because instead of housewarming, I think they're about to leave the house, whatever. And the new girl, the new mom or whatever, new old lady, doesn't really invite her. And she, like, this feels like a YA because it's very immature on all fronts. And so she tries to sneak into the party. Like, she gets a roundabout invite, but she's like, no, I'm not doing that. And so she kind of sneaks into the party because there's some things she wants from the house. And she has 2 older siblings. And so she is crashing the party, trying to be stealth. It's just family drama. And it was a fun time. I mean, again, I think if you don't like YA, you wouldn't like this. They're not YA, but it felt very young. And then the last 2 books that I read were both for my book haul revisit vlog, so I will link that down below where I go more in depth. But we have The Darlings by Hannah McKinnon and The Long Way Back by Nicole Bart. Both of these were arcs that I was given from a friend 2 years ago and just now read them. So The Darlings is another family drama. This one less slapstick, less like immature than the other, but this is about the Darling family, and they all get together every year for like at their family beach house, which is owned by the grandmother, and the grandmother's awful. She is just not a good lady, and she comes and says like, hey, I'm dying, let me drop this bomb about paternity and all this kind of stuff, and it kind of rocks their summer. And so we get perspectives of our main character, Andy, and then her mom, who is Cora, and then the grandma, who is Tish. And so we get all three generations, and I really like that. I liked seeing, again, like the family drama unfold. This is, I had my husband say, because I didn't have a voice in that video, so go watch it if you haven't, his YouTube debut, or booktube debut. This, like, I liked it. It reminded me of Apples Never Fall by Liam Moriarty, which I know a lot of people don't like. And so, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I liked it. It's just a family drama. There's not a whole lot going on. This is leading up to the wedding of one of the siblings. And yeah, it's a lot. We find out a lot about, like, the history of all three women, and I loved the commentary on in-laws and how that's a hard like bridge to walk no matter what, and commentary on motherhood, and overall I liked it. And then the last one is The Long Way Back by Nicole Bart. Now, she writes like mystery thrillers, but again, this one's kind of on the line of drama, because it's about a mother-daughter duo who are Instagram influencers, and they kind of accidentally made their name to because of the mom is a photographer, and they traveled around together and then they eventually got an Airstream trailer, traveled around together, became Instagram famous, and now the daughter is like 17. She's about grown up, and we're kind of discussing that, like, so I guess this mother-daughter Instagram is going to shut down because she's growing up, and that whole like letting your kids fly and how hard that is discussed. But really what this is the daughter goes missing, and at first we suspect they suspect the mother, because she went on a boat, they went on a boat, and only the mom came back. But there's a lot more to it. And the first half of this is the mom's perspective. The second half is the daughter's perspective, and we find out where she is and what happened to her. And the way it just took a turn that some people love. I personally don't love this trope in books. And so I can't tell you what it is without being spoilery, but look it up if you are interested. I think there were a lot of plot holes in this book. I was very entertained. And so I don't know what to rate this. 3.5, 4 stars. Yeah, we're trying, like, it was still tense and suspense. So maybe it is a thriller. I don't know. But like trying to figure out how the daughter is going to get herself out of this situation was really good. And like I said, the commentary on social media, the commentary on motherhood and adult children and all of that kind of stuff was really interesting and good to think about. So I enjoyed this despite having some complaints about plot holes and a little bit of pacing. But overall, I have one more Nicole Bart on my shelf, and I'm excited to read it. So that is everything that I read this week. Let me know what you read and how your week is going, how your March is going. You guys, I thought March, we were supposed to be done with all the crud and the sickness, but it's kind of hitting us hard. And we've had 80-degree days, and today is a 40-degree day. So we're just experiencing spring in the Midwest, and it's glorious, but I'm ready for summer. So let me know how your week's been, and we'll talk to you in the next one.